Tommy, you're out here since you were 18.
That's right.
What was your initial reaction when your outlet came home and says, I'm going to Canada?
Yeah, well, I thought it was a bit strange, but I was only young enough, I wasn't sure. I thought it was only a joke, to tell you the truth. And that was the truth.
You would have been a fairly big contractor in South Cavan and North Meath, like he'd be well known.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he decides, I suppose, it wouldn't have been a great year for a lot of people.
Yeah.
He decided, Gordon did say he was fed up with the weather and...
Yeah, what happened there was, whatever was 06, 07, we bought a lot of gear in 06 and 07, and then the whole lot just went south, so we got an opportunity to come out here, so we said we'd just make the move, because it seemed to be no future in the place back then, so.
Are you happy you came out?
Yeah, for sure. It wasn't that easy now, by no means, but the heel of the hunt, glad of the move all the same,
Would have been quite daunting at 18 years of age, and you were the eldest of the house, to turn around and say, right, I'm packing my stuff, I'm going to Canada, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I thought I had a bit more acting to get at home. I thought, Joe, I never thought I was going to leave home, that was the truth. I thought I was going to settle there and that would be it, but I didn't. Get up and get out, got going.
You're fairly settled here, you have, you're a Canadian citizen now, you got your papers.
Yeah, citizen there, there's 2 years, but no, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the lifestyle. It's laid back enough. The weather's a bit queer, but I don't mind it. It's not, you don't get the rain you get at home. A lot of...
bar today.
Yeah, bar today is right, yeah. But
when it's hot, it's hot. When it's cold, it's cold.
That's right, and I don't mind that. That's for sure. You can keep at it, like, get the work done. Like.
So, we are here now, we are in the middle of the harvest, or the corn season, we'll say. You're running 3 choppers.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And how many, I know that there's 15 lorries in total, but there's about what?
There's probably 12 of them there with trailers on them for hauling. And then we have a tractor there and trailer from Smith. He sent out a demonstrator, because we're a Smith dealer as well, but he had a quad axle, so we sent it out to try and sell it. So we're probably going to...
It's a fair trailer too, 70 cubic, can hold some load of stuff.
It is a fair job, yeah.
And then you have the JBS, the dung spread out, the silage sides on it as well. It came this week.
That's right, yeah. I got silage sides made up for it, just because make it just a wee bit more universal for farmers. Sure, we're a JBS dealer as well, and we do sell a good bit of stuff too. When we use it for a couple of years, we send it on. A lot of farmers be looking to get a dual purpose unit,
Yeah. I easily use that trailer for a wee while.
Yeah, that's right, and then probably shift it maybe even we could use the sides in it to shift another spreader, so we have a number of them.
Yeah, it's only a matter to make up the sides.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Have you any bother getting men to come out?
We seem to be luckier here than we were at home. Like the men that come here to be willing and they're mad for work and mad for this type of crack, but seem to be lucky enough this long time, in fairness, really.
Now, I don't want to turn people off, but it's not an easy period.
Oh,
you have a small window, 6-8 weeks.
That's right, yeah.
It's go.
That's right.
But on the upside, they're on a good hourly rate, they're well looked after, you put the boys up, you get them out, fed twice a day, and a couple of boys have said the food isn't great, lads have missed the food, but Jesus will tell you, we were fairly well fed there. Like, I'm here 10 days now, and we were fairly well fed. Yeah,
no, in fairness, some of them small towns now, they're one-horse towns and places, but no, we have our own caterer as well. See, that's why, and we normally deal with her, and it's pretty good when we're at the silage, but it depends if you're far out reach and you're only working on your own and stuff like that, it depends,
Yeah. And so, let's say, young lad watching this video, not even a young lad, like Wiggy's here. Wiggy's what age? He's on his... He's the granddad of the group.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyone of any age, I'd love to give that a go. What's the process? They get their visa, they sort out their own visa, that's not up to you. They ring you, have an interview kind of over the phone.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
If you think they're up to scratch, you'll organise the flights, you'll organise accommodation, you have a house in town, to get a car between a couple of boys.
That's right, yeah. Just to get in and out of town and in and out to and from work or that's stuff picked up at the house or whatever, yeah.
And so really it's up to them to come out, put the head down, knuckle down.
Yeah.
So it's a it's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you do it?
Well, it's great. Like
You've nothing to lose.
No, I was just telling a lot of boys here that come, like Wiggy did when he came the first year. I just says like, it's madness that no young man would be mad for this. Do you know what I mean? Different roads, different lifestyle, different. Just to have it, and like home was always there. You know, drop if I had to be home 24 hours, like. So it's madness to miss the opportunity, in my opinion. But
it is some experience. I honestly can't stress that enough. Like, and I'm going to ask you this before I say it. What was your initial when you got off the plane in Winnipeg and so we are 2.5 hours here from the nearest airport. When you were driving out that road, what was your initial?
It was madness because the first day we landed in the airport was minus 40 degrees or something like that. The blood started running out my nose and the blood started running out Gordon's lips. Never seen cow like it. It was unreal. But we came out the road, but when we started hanging around at the start, I just thought, you know, there was serious opportunity here, and it just seemed there was a lot of work and they wasn't that bothered about doing it. So it's just a wee gem of a place that wasn't hit, you know, so we said we'd make a go at it. And seem to be doing all right, you know.
And you really are, like, you have a lot of plant around you, like, and a lot of new plant landed there this year, like the two big, what you would call 4-wheel drive tractors. I would call them monsters, yokes, the two 540 cases.
Yeah.
There's a new Germanico tipper there. There's the JBS there, the Dungs brother.
Yeah, that's right. There's a bit of gear.
Smith trailer.
That's right. Yeah, there could be 3 of them JBS live bottom floors for the trucks. They landed just this year.
3 new Kenworths.
Yeah, 3 new Kenworths, yeah.
A lot of plant. Do you try and upgrade something every year?
Just seem to be at it, yeah. Yeah, once the boy says, once you stop buying it, fucked, he reckons, so you have to keep at it, you know.
But I suppose, like, I was with Gordon there today and I was with him one of the days last week, like, his phone never stops. Need to go a corn, need to cut corn, can you come to me Sunday? You can't afford a breakdown.
No. Yeah, no, and that's it. And like, we're lucky enough, I have 2 more brothers here with me as well, so there's one of us on each crew. Like, they were in Anderson State at the minute, we're all working together, but normally when we break up, there's one of us on each crew, just take a harvester a piece, and you have to have a family member on it or it wouldn't work, like, you know.
You need someone kind of in charge of every crew, just know how the thing works.
The young boys there, Alan and Adrian, they hung out with me there they done 5 or 6 years drawing away from me, so they know the lay of the land, they know how it goes on.
They know how you think.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to think like you or Gordon.
That's right, yeah, so they're the closest to it, so that keeps the job going on.
What's the plans for the future? I know there's a massive workshop going out the back here where the does are sitting.
Yeah.
He hoped of that up for Christmas, but
that's
as
right,
regards expansion in machinery, are you looking at another harvest, or are you tying round with going up a level?
No, I would probably freshen up again. No, keep the 3. I'm happy enough with 3. Maybe move into 4, maybe in a year or 2. We'll see how this year rides out, and getting bigger into the land clearing. You know, like winter projects. So buying bits of land and tidying it up. So I'd lean toward that a bit more. And the silage, I'm happy enough the way it is, and the manure even. You know. It's plenty big enough, but I'll probably go heavier into the.
Gordon did say he'd like to get it up to 10, two crews on the dung.
Yeah. Oh no, we sort out there, but we're just lacking a couple of four-wheel assist to call it here, or front-wheel assist, but.
4-wheel assist is what we would call a 4-wheel drive tractor.
Just a normal tractor at home, like.
You have Case Optum 300s on the dung.
They come from Mid-Loud over there as well. Yeah, we have. I don't know, many we've got there, but there's
a couple of 270s and a couple of 300s, isn't there?
Yeah, there could be 5 300s there, but
is there a 150 down there on the baler?
There's a 150 in the baler, yeah. That's for tipping about, all right. It wasn't really, it was supposed to, we just bought it to sell it really, and just ended up keeping it.
So, as our agents are Smith, Germanico, JBS, and yous are also kind of tied up at Mid-Loud, importing off Mid-Loud.
Yeah, I seem to be doing a lot of dealing with Cormac there, and we bring a lot of we normally run them for a year or 2 here and then sell them on and bring over another couple more, get going again. That's sort of rotate them away, but you know.
How far are you from the port when I know the answer, but it's I couldn't believe it. 47 hours of a drive?
Yeah, it is 47 hours. I think it's 3,800 kilometres or something like that, yeah. So, Yeah, you're right in the middle here from both ports, because the JBS is made out on the west coast there. And
it's in BC, is it?
Yeah, Surrey, BC, out there. And then, sure, all our stuff then comes through Halifax, the very far end of the field, you know. So
that'd be nearest to Ireland.
Yeah, it's actually the halfway point between here and the hideout, believe it or not. From
the hideout is in out between Bailieborough and Canningstown.
Yeah, that's right. So it's the halfway
point.
point.
Well, you'd know that.
That's right. Yeah.
Would you spend much time in the hideout?
A few nights. All right. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'd managed enough on it all the same.
You told me a story the other day that Gordon had to come in and pull you out of the hideout to go lift grass one night.
Oh, could have been. That was Canningstown, actually.
Oh, Canningstown. Yeah, Wiggy was on that job too, was he?
That's right. That's the first time Gordon seen him 2 years ago in 14 years. Yeah, so that was the last night he seen him.
So what do you think of Canada?
It's been some experience. It's the vastness of it gets me. Like, just look around you. It's so open and outdoors. But I'll tell you what does get me. They're so far advanced in some ways, and yet in other ways they're still stuck with older machinery. Like,
it's unbelievable. When I come here first, I couldn't believe no pick-up hitches, everything on the drawbar, which still is.
There's no 3-point linkages.
No 3-point linkages. And then another day I was out, we're spreading shit with this guy, and he had a square bale picker, a little one. And it was made in the 70s. And he was able to pick 5,000 bales a day himself. Little square ones. Like. He could drive down the field at 4 miles an hour, bang, 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 pick up these little square bales. And they had them years and years and years ago. There was I never seen one of them in Ireland.
It's.
Oh, that's he rooks at the corn. That's the opposition.
How many extras he do a year?
Oh, I don't know. He's only one job. He had 2 last year and he got rid of one. I don't know what his deal is. No.
And anyone watching this video that is thinking about coming out, you'd give them a chance, would you?
Oh yeah, I would have to talk to them for sure. We just don't want a pure clown, like, you know what I mean?
Do you get many clowns out? Or would
we have clowns. Oh yes, for sure.
You'd have a fairly good judge of character over the phone, would you?
Ah yeah, it worked out pretty good, but we had clowns for sure. The year of the COVID, a fella come over and he was supposed to stay in the house for 7 days. He stayed in the house for 14 days. He couldn't boil an egg. He nearly died of the hunger in the house. And then he came out of it then and we discovered he could do nothing. We turned the sender, had to go home. You know, we had a couple of boys, they couldn't believe it. But I explained before they come, like, how many hours we're going to do and what we're going to do, like, well, time to go, we have to go, like, you know what I mean?
It is long hours, there's no
point. Long hours,
it's hard, but you're on an hourly rate.
Yeah, an hourly rate, yeah, but long hours, like, but the day you were there yourself, the day doesn't be that long going in.
No.
Do you know what I mean? If you're on a short haul and there's a pile of trucks and you're just tipping in and out and there's no big pressure.
The day does fly, I will say that, it does fly. And then you get your Sunday off, or you might do a bit on a Sunday, a small amount.
Well, this Sunday was dry, we'll definitely be going full bore.
But that's because you're down a day now today, because it was a thunderstorm this morning.
Yes, we'll have to get caught up again for sure. And the shit season, it stops on the 12th of November because that's so cold. After minus 15 or 20, we cannot spread shit. It just get concrete. Couldn't spread, you know what I mean?
Would you see many differences out here in the government and the regulations around the farming compared to back home?
There's not much regulations.
But
you're not allowed to spread before April 12th and November 12th. And a farmer, if he was spread it, he wouldn't get fined, but I could be fined $50,000.
Jesus.
And they threatened me a couple of times to do that. But anyway, I cannot be caught again. $50,000.
You have to manage them.
You have to play the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you any notions of expansion?
Oh, whatever the boys want to do, Tommy, whatever the boys want to do, they'll probably buy another chopper or two, but I don't. I ain't off for choppers.
You're have you not taken a step back, but have you kind of loosened the reins and give it to Tommy and Adrian and Alan comes in?
Them boys are going to do it, them and Jack. When Jack comes over here, they can all have at her. I ain't going to
retire? You move back to Ireland to retire?
Definitely not, no. Definitely not. Imagine this weather. How would you get this weather anyway?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's cold for a couple of months, but...
Well, I'm out here now, this has been, is it 8th or 9th day? And that's the first bit of rain that we've seen.
We had no rain for about 6 weeks more. Not one wet day.
I'll tell you, yesterday it was 35 degrees at one stage and I thought he was going to melt. Bobby, a loud man stuck in Manitoba.
Oh, that's right.
What notion did you take to come out?
Ah, well, I met a mate at Christmas that done a couple of seasons out here. Was chatting away to him, and so I ended up booking the visa, and here I am.
And you're loving it?
I am, yeah, I'm loving it, yeah, to be honest, I am, yeah.
What's the top 3 things you like about life out here?
Well, it's a change for sure, definitely, you know, and getting to see change of scenery and that. Obviously, the experience is another thing. So it is, and you get a lot more chances out here, so you would than you would at home, like, you know.
When you say experience, before you come out here, you were never in a field of grass, you were never in a field of maize, you were totally green to the agricultural world.
Oh, completely.
And here you are fitting right in.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely loving it.
That's it. Throw yourself in the deep end and walk away, like, you know. Yeah. You get on well with the lads and you learn a lot. That's one thing I'd say. I'm here 8 weeks now, and what I'm after learning 8 weeks, you know, you'd never get the chance at home, or it's just brilliant, like, you know, I'm really enjoying it.
Learning stuff in regards to lorries or just general all over?
Everything from driving to mechanical wise, everything, you know. It's not just jump in and drive, you learn how to put a spanner through a yoke, grease gun, all that type of work, you know, tyres, everything.
And what's the 3 things you miss about home?
Number 1 would be Guinness, alright. Fine pint of Guinness would be nice, but having the crack a couple of the lads, maybe at home in the pub, but other than that now, I was ready for a change, so I was to come out, you know?
Yeah. And speaking of pints, myself and yourself and a couple of the lads went for a pint last night.
Oh, we did, surely.
Don't be coming out here, folks, thinking that the pints are lovely, because they're not.
No, of course, Light maybe from Canada, but it's shite.
Oh my God, I never witnessed that and like it.
It's not great now.
No.
The pints are not hectic.
And what was the wow factor for you? When you came out, what was it like, fuck, what a wow?
Well, just everyone was the size of the fields. You know what I mean? I never look at a field the same when I go home.
I was the same, like, when we were driving across, is it the one on the way out to Brandon from Winnipeg?
Yeah.
And it was just, I was in awe. I was looking around me going, fucking hell.
Unreal, like 3 combines maybe on one field, like.
Oh,
you wouldn't see that at home.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's big scale, alright, so it is.
Big, that's one word to use, yeah.
Oh, it's big by stuff, alright.
And the last thing is more of a suggestion and a question. What would you say to anyone watching this that's thinking about coming out, or to anyone at home that thinks, oh, I wouldn't make the cut, or I'm not sure about that?
Well, I'd say book the visa and go for it. Throw yourself in the deep end, as you said. Like, I completely green to this, so I was when I come out, and the lads will bring you along the way, and it'll make a right man out of you. So
it will, and that, to be fair, the lads will give you the chance, even if you never drove a lorry before. You drove Richards at home, didn't you?
That was it, yeah.
Would have no tractors or...
No, not in the fields anyway.
So that's it, Bobby. Well, the best of luck to you and enjoy the rest of your stay.
Thanks very much. Cheers. Daddy.
There's bedbugs. Sean, say hello there. Hello. Who are you? Sean, what do you do here?
Fuck around.
And what do you think of the whole outfit? You're used to this, you're Canadian.
Yeah, I'm used to this, yeah. I love it. It's great.
Sean is also looking for an Irish contractor to give him a season over there. I think we'll set you up with that next year.
Yeah.
He's reversing the trainer here. You're getting the hang of it.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah, you only knocked 2 gate posts this week.
Oh, fuck off.
There's not even gate posts out here.
Alright, that's my interview over. Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Don't blame the man who put them on. Oh, jeez, fuck's sakes. Quite like me cleaning out. Nobody does dirty their own, huh? Yeah. Put on that pipe before you stick it in. Oh, hey, what a bit of money on it. A bit of white shade.
A Donegal man in Manitoba. How did that come about?
To be honest, it's a funny story on that.
On the minute he said this time away.
It was actually a case of a Donegal man trying to sneak into Canada. That's no word of a lie. It was time of COVID and I was meant to go to Vancouver to the college mates for working over there for the engineering, and they wouldn't let me in because of COVID. But being a Donegal man, we found a loophole. They're short farm workers, so we played the system, as a man says. And look at it now. We're here now. This is our third year during harvest.
And did you get to Vancouver in the end?
Oh, left here after the first year and went home for Christmas and went out to Vancouver in January. Sure, I ended up staying on out at the farm. Made no intention at all.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no.
And what's the top 3 things you love about Canada?
Well, as I said, Donegal man, so you have to go with the weather.
Well, come here now. Donegal, as bad as we are there around the northeast, this is absolutely no comparison to Donegal.
But, oh jeez, no. Sure, there's not a hill kind to be got right here.
No.
It's as flat as a pancake.
Jesus Christ.
But now, to be fair now, there's still a lot of good soft spots, so we're prepared for that,
Yeah, well trained. Not the first time you'd been in soft spot.
Definitely not. Living in the bog.
And what was the initial wow factor for you, I'll say, when you landed or when you came from Winnipeg out to Soros here?
Sure, geez, the roads, everything's straight and 90 bends or corners,
Yeah.
And the vehicles, sure, Tommy picked me up. I never met him before, and I was asked him how will I know if it's him, and he said just listen out for a 135 with no exhaust. And he pulled up with a Dodge. I think she's a 2500. And literally,
Tommy's Jeep, it's a 6.7 diesel or something,
no,
isn't it?
7.2 maybe.
7.2.
And yeah, basically that's literally just sounded like a 135 with an exhaust, to be fair, right?
Yeah. And what would you miss about home, if anything?
Oh, the big thing has to be the food.
Aye, the food.
Jeez, you can't get decent grub. The grub just not the same. Even a bar of chocolate out here doesn't taste the same back in Ireland.
Well, yeah, I agree with you in some sense, but just we ate there in the colony. The colony was feeding us there. Have you out there?
If you get a farmer to feed you, you're 100%.
Well, we were out in Shears, yes, Thursday or the day before.
That woman can cook.
Well, it was Shear himself, I reckon, he cooked it. He had pork belly, a smoked pork line he had on the smoker, and mac and cheese. Oh, jeez, I never witnessed that like the food. Lovely. But now, to be fair, the food out of the colony was nice. Very tasty, small portions, alright. Well, I'm a big sort of a cunt anyway, but there were small portions, but jeez, it was wild tasty food, like.
Yeah, but sure, I wouldn't mind. It's all homegrown too in that colony and stuff like so. It's top notch, like, to be fair. But no, it would be more so like going to the shop to get your wee bits and.
Well, we went for the breakfast there now and we were very disappointed.
There wasn't much of a tip going now, as a man says.
No, definitely not. But what else do I want to question on now? What would your recommendations or suggestions be to anyone at home watching this thinking, jeez, I wouldn't mind doing it, I wonder what it's like, blah blah blah. You know the usual Irish, oh, I'll do that now when it comes to it. No.
Well, all I can say is just go for it. Like, look, sure, myself, it was just me, myself, jumping on a plane, headed away to Canada on my own. And now look, I know boys from New Zealand, Australia, all parts of Ireland, England. It's just a bit of crack, to be honest.
One thing I will give Tommy Rogers, he can pick good lads. Like, you know the way wherever you go, you'll meet someone and you say, he's a fucking arsehole. I've never met such a bunch of lads. And even the boys that's here, second, third and fourth seasons, and then you have the lads that's only here in their first season. Everyone's in it together, and it great teamwork.
But sure, you have to have that, like sure, what happens if one fucker is pissing off everyone else, like, you know, like, sure, what do you do there, like, everyone then starts getting cross of each other, and nobody's winning, like.
No. And before I let you go, you are on the 300 and the 4-axle Smith, a 70 cube trailer.
That's right.
Absolutely unheard of at home.
Yeah.
Now this trailer is 10 foot wide.
10 foot wide.
70 cube.
70 cube.
4-axle.
32 foot long, is it? I think.
32 foot long. Be a handy yoke for you around home there if you wanted to.
It wouldn't even work on the bypasses back in Donegal, man, dear.
No, it's a fair. So how are you finding it?
To be honest, it's grand. Like, you know, it's basically a 135 or the 10b6. If you scale it up a bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, a little bit like that.
Yeah.
Well, the best of luck to you with your adventures and travels, and no doubt we'll see you next year, will we?
Probably, I'd say now. I always get the wee cheeky phone call now.
Well, are you coming out?
That's literally how it goes, and I say maybe every year, and about a week later, not even there, one day, it was only 4 days, he booked the flight and out the gap, like.
Yeah.
But we'll see what the crack is.
You're doing the full season?
I come out normally just for maize, business hell for leather, for the maize.
Yeah.
And a wee bit of dung. But it all depends, but I have responsibilities back at home now with the farm and stuff, so.
Yeah. You can't be out playing all the time.
Exactly, but it's a nice wee break from it, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, the best of luck to you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your, experience or trip.
Definitely. Thanks very much. Good luck to you.
Good luck.